I grew up on Norman Lear sitcoms. So All in the Family, Maude, Jefferson's, Good Times. And my first actual showbiz job when I moved to LA was with Norman Lear. So that was kind of like, the guy I used to admire as a kid was the guy I first worked with in Hollywood.
And how was your first day working with him after watching all of those shows? And then you're in front of him, and he has the hat probably. And you're like, how was your feeling about that, like being there?
Well, it was really overwhelming, but I had to make sure his lunch was okay. I was a PA. I was the runner on the sitcom that he was working on. It was called The Powers That Be. It was in the early 90s, and I delivered scripts to Norman's house and to the other cast members' house, John Forsythe, Holland Taylor, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who was a kid then. So it was a great cast, it was an amazing experience. I've always been interested in, especially with talk shows. I mean, when entertainment news became a thing, that was something that it's like, I want to be a part of that, and now I am. And I've been doing this now for 26 years at Access Hollywood, which is a great place to be. And it's the chronicles of our life. TV is, everyone, like it was pointed out, you remember when big events, 9/11, you were glued to TV. Or Princess Diana getting married to Prince Charles, happy events, which it was at the time, yeah. So it's the marker of our life throughout our, when I was 10 years old, this happened. When I was 15, this happened. I never thought that anything I would do would be memorable, but it is in a way. I mean, I work in an environment where you do the show today, you have another show tomorrow. But you once in a while you'll hear oh, I like that piece that you did. This always comes to mind for some reason when Robert Urich died, the great actor Robert Urich, and I did his obit. I was the one who wrote and produced the obit that day. His family loved it so much they asked for a copy so they could show it to their kids as they grew up. And then just hearing that was very touching. And I thought, oh, you know what? I'm not just disposable here. We're really looking forward to this. It's a great partnership. I mean, if you look on YouTube and the TV Academy website and just watch those interviews, they're just such fascinating documents of these people who, sadly, we're starting to lose. The people that are no longer here anymore. That now we can preserve that. We can move forward with a new crop of people. That we can preserve their story and chronicle their story as time goes on. And it's really an exciting endeavor.